Alright folks, the long wait is over. Kawasaki ZX-4RR into reality. So guys, Kawasaki USA just also added it into their website, the new Kawasaki ZX-4RR. So news around the world just came up last February 1. So many are excited, many motorcycle enthusiasts are waiting for this bike to come. Alright boys, I know that you're very excited, so let's talk about it. This is the new 2023 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-4RR, which is very similar to its younger brother, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-25R, which is only offered in the Asian market. And the most exciting part is they also share the same body framework. So take a look with their body chassis. This is the chassis of the Kawasaki ZX-4RR, while this one is the chassis of the Kawasaki ZX-25R. Although the Kawasaki ZX-4RR and the ZX-25R shares identical characteristics and specifications, there are still differences with these two bikes. Let's talk about it and let's classify it one by one. Starting with the engine, the Kawasaki ZX-4RR is a high revving machine with an all-new 399cc liquid-cooled 4-stroke inline 4-cylinder engine, and this machine revs up to a whopping 16,000 RPM with a peak torque of 11,000 RPM. And now let's talk about the bore and stroke of the Kawasaki ZX-4RR. ZX-4RR has a bore and stroke of 57 mm by 39.1 mm and a compression ratio of 12:1 and covered up with fuel tank capacity of 15 liters. And for the power and torque output of the ZX-4RR, Kawasaki claimed that it has 78.9 horsepower and can go up to 80 horsepower with the help of the ram air intake. And for the torque of the ZX-4RR, they said that it can go up to 35.9 Newton meters at 11,000 RPM. And by the way, this is not yet the final numbers because we are still waiting for the final confirmation coming from Kawasaki. Next, a trademark feature of Ninja ZX models to have an efficient performance is the ram air intake system, which features central intake to improve cylinder filling efficiency to contribute for better engine performance. Kawasaki also managed to change the exhaust system configuration into a side mount configuration, which contributes strong power output and a clear race exhaust note that can only come from an inline 4-cylinder Ninja sports bike. In addition to that, it is more easier for the rider or the owner of the bike for this ZX-4RR to change its exhaust into a slip-on configuration if you want to, because they will just remove here the stock exhaust and then you can just plug in the new aftermarket canister or exhaust. Coming up next, when you have an inline 4 engine bike, you must have this kit, the Kawasaki Quick Shifter. So this will offer a smooth shifting, making it specially suited for accelerating out of the corners when in sport or track riding. So the Kawasaki Quick Shifter will enable clutchless upshifts and clutchless downshifts. This will have a seamless acceleration and quick deceleration. So if you have an inline 4 engine bike, Quick Shifter is a must. I guarantee you, because I really want quick shifters and auto flips. It sounds amazing. And I guarantee you, it will add thrill when you ride your bike using quick shifters and auto blippers. You will love it, surely. 100%. Keeping the momentum on track, Kawasaki also added a racing developed assist and slipper clutch, which provides light clutch lever pull that reduces back torque when we have an excessive engine braking during quick or untended downshifts. And this will help in preventing rear tire hopping and skidding. So, assist and slipper clutch is one of the most advanced technology that Kawasaki added to their bikes. Having a good engine is a great privilege, but also having a good handling with your bike will add plus points with your performance. So let's get into the handling of this ZX-4RR. So going with its chassis, it is designed using advanced dynamic rigidity analysis. It is a trellis frame, delivers the required balance of strength and chassis flex to achieve nimble super sport style handling. Kawasaki is using the trellis frame to have a better performance when it comes to track riding or in the twisties in the mountains and more. And that is why the reason Kawasaki is reigning in the WSBK. The ZX-4RR comes up with a 37mm inverted fork with SFFBP internals and adjustable spring preload that offers excellent performance for racetrack and everyday riding. So that is the front suspension of our ZX-4RR. Kawasaki also made a good move to put a horizontal back link rear suspension fully adjustable Showa BFRC for the ZX-4RR. This will give the riders an opportunity to adjust the setting of the rear suspension basing on their riding style. And due to its bigger bore and stroke, the Kawasaki ZX-4RR is now equipped with dual front discs with radial mount monoblock calipers, which offers strong stopping power and superb feel for the Ninja ZX-4RR and the Nissan's most compact and lightweight ABS control unit. And of course, the ZX-4RR is dressed up with a Dunlop GPR 300 radial tires that contributes light, nimble handling and high grip for excellent riding comfort. And Dunlop is an excellent tire for both worlds. So it is a good package for the Kawasaki for this ZX-4RR. And knowing that most modern bikes are now dealing with electronics, Kawasaki made a good choice to put an advanced rider support system, the TFT Dash, which gives the next level electronics offer the ability to harness the power and performance of Ninja ZX-4RR. Kawasaki added power modes for the Kawasaki ZX-4RR. First is the full power, which allows the rider to enjoy the 100% performance of the engine of the bike, while the low power prioritizes rider-friendly manageability by optimizing the power delivery and throttle response basing on the weather road conditions. So this is the 80% of the engine's power. Actually, power modes are very helpful, most especially with beginner riders who are still practicing how to ride their bikes in a proper way. Because at first, they can start using low power mode, and then when the time comes up that they are now confident and they already know the attitude of their bikes, and that's the time they can use the full power mode and enjoy the full potential of the bike. Kawasaki is a well-known brand for continually pursuing new technologies on their bikes. Today, Kawasaki models are filled with numerous original Kawasaki technological features that have been evolved throughout the years. Now, let's talk about the Kawasaki traction control. This will allow the riders to easily set traction control and power delivery to suit a given riding situation. So Kawasaki traction control has 4 modes. First is the sport, second is the road, third is the rain, and fourth is the rider mode. Each of these modes are used in certain conditions. The sport mode is used to enjoy sporty riding, while the road mode covers a wide range of situations from city riding to highway cruising and rural roads, while rain modes offers reassurance when riding on a wet road surface. And lastly, rider modes systems can be set independently depending on the rider's perspective. It's very nice that we have this kind of features on a small displacement bikes, because before we can just see these types of features only on a liter bike. So thank you very much Kawasaki for bringing this safety feature to the ZX-4RR. Additional technology that we have in the ZX-4RR is now installed with the Kawasaki's fully electronic throttle actuation system, meaning the ECU enables to control the volume of both the fuel and the air delivered to the engine. Ideal fuel injection and throttle valve position results in smooth, natural engine response and the ideal engine output. Lastly, the system also makes a significant contribution to reduce emissions. And because of the advancement of today's technology, you can now pair your smartphones to your bike like never before. So we can just use Bluetooth and then pair it with the Redology app, and this will connect you to your bike. It will allow you to view your vehicle info, your riding log, your phone's notifications, and lastly the general settings. And I can say that this is very helpful to all the riders out there, and this feature would also give the riders a reminder to check out their bike's status and also to monitor the status of their bikes. And lastly, just a quick reminder, do not use the Redology app when you are riding your motorcycle. You can use it after you traveled with your bike, like in the garage. You can start using the Redology app and see all the results and notifications out there. And that is just a safety reminder. And now let us proceed with the styling of the bike. The Kawasaki ZX-4RR stands out with the new twin LED headlights, LED front turn signals, and LED taillight that helps the Ninja ZX-4RR have an excellent illumination. The next thing that I really love with the styling of the ZX-4R is the sharp and aggressive fairings, which gives the design exudes a fierce aura of restrained power and explosive action, while the sharp chin spoiler contributes to the strong Ninja family image. That's what I like about the Kawasaki ZX series. Their sharp fairing design is absolutely amazing. Going with the weight, the ZX-4RR weighs 188 kilograms. And now going for the price tag for the ZX-4RR, it costs $9,699. That's all boys. So are you gonna get a ZX-4RR or no? Please comment down below for your thoughts and comments about the launching of the 2023 ZX-4RR. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.